Well, hello everyone. Welcome in. So happy to have you here. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a great week so far. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nerd Builder, and we are coming fresh off our stream where we went to the Nether for the first time. And you can see we got some new shroom lights over here, and we got a new glowstone light up here. So getting a little bit more homey in here now. Yeah, we're filling out our interior really nice, and I think, yeah, today I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to see how far we can get, because we might not be able to get it done tonight, but if anything, I'd really like to at least make some progress on it tonight. So we're going to do our very first redstone project. I've been meaning to do it for a while, but the biggest holdup was finding diamonds, and if you see any of the VODs, it took some time, but we finally got a bunch. And now what we're going to do is we're going to build our very first automated sugarcane farm. And, you know, we got the recipe because we picked up some quartz from the Nether, and we have more than enough redstone downstairs. So we should be in pretty good shape to make the materials that we need. And at the end of the last stream, and we'll just head outside now. Do we have a visitor? Huh, he popped up. At the end of the very last stream, I kind of felt like maybe right in this area. We'd have to fill this out though. A little bit if we were going to do this. Trying to think, so we'd probably fit it in right here, so we'd have to do some clearing, and I don't think we're gonna get the building built today, but I think like what we might just try to do is get some of the mechanics together. So if we don't finish it today, we're definitely gonna, you know, work to finish it in the next stream. So that's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming over here. So you have an axe, so I guess let's start chopping some trees down to the best that we can right now. And then, you know, once we do that, we have more than enough dirt. We got it in the chest. Who knows, maybe we'll empty out our chest. But we can, we for sure can, you know, maybe terraform this. And like I said, I don't know if we're not going to probably get the building built, but I do want to get the mechanics together. So we're going to focus on clearing out this area over here. And then, but again, I really like to thank everyone for tuning in. And again, you know, we're officially, at least here in the East Coast of the United States, we're heading towards the back half of the week now. Didn't really feel, today was a very, like, I don't know, slow day? I don't know. I don't know if slow's the right word, but it was just like a very, like, I don't know. It felt like everyone was kind of like sleepy or something today. I don't know. Alright. So, if you missed our last episode, it is, of course, on demand here on Twitch, but it's also uploaded over on YouTube. So, if you're not following on YouTube, I do upload all the VODs on here, and I think soon enough, I'm actually potentially planning to start a video series with Minecraft. So, if, you know, if you're not following, you know, head on over there. And I'm still working out to see the feasibility of it, but there's a pretty cool mod that I would like to do a series on. So we'll see how that goes, but, you know, definitely it'll be over on, all the videos will be uploaded over on YouTube in the event that we go forward with it. So I very much have enjoyed streaming so far. Here, I haven't done too much video making. I have done a little bit of practice on it. And that, so stay tuned. Probably getting ahead of myself a little bit, but it's a pretty cool mod. Alright, so I think we have to take, let's take this tree out too. Maybe take both of these out. I want to make sure we have enough room back here. So while we're waiting, let's see, maybe let's take this one out too. And again, we planted a lot of these trees in up here because we had cleared this area out, and actually, okay, that's a good time to stop the tree cutting over here. So yeah, this land is not as wide as I remember it being when I initially planned it, but that's okay. We'll do some terraforming. So here, so we'll flush this up. I think we're gonna build it. I think we're gonna flatten this out up here and build it up here. So we're gonna work to do that right now. So please bear with me. You know, so this will probably be our project for the next 2 streams, and then it's actually gonna become nighttime soon. So we'll run back in. We're gonna grab some dirt blocks now, and once we grab the dirt blocks, one thing to watch out for, and it just popped up on my phone, which is why I was just looking, is the the scammers are becoming a little bit more sophisticated now in terms of you know, I keep getting every so often now. I can put the apples in here. I keep getting a text message from my bank saying that there's like an unauthorized like purchase of my, or like there's like an unauthorized device logged in, or you know, another one I got to is from my cell phone company saying that you paid your bill, congratulations, you get a free prize. And I'm like, yeah, okay. No, but so it's something to watch out for, because they've been obviously trying to get access to, you know, the scam and get into a bank account. So we're actually gonna, I'll leave one in there for now, so we might actually clear out that chest. Do I have a wood one started for? Honestly, because the wood, it never comes up. These are all wool back here. Okay, it's not a big deal. We'll come back for those. Actually, I don't even know if we have a wood chest set up. Get a little bit of time before night. I just don't want anything nasty to spawn. Yeah, these are all. And that sugar cane back there. And again, we're going to have to expand this again. Oh. Yeah, and you know, it hasn't really come up because of how fast we go through the wood. So that doesn't really come up that often. So, alright, let's run up. Get some quick Z's. We have enough inventory space though, but nice little floor light there. Excellent. So, that's right, we have a bunch of cobblestone. Well, we have enough inventory spaces for now, so we can get rid of those later. Again, we took a bunch with us to the nether. There, so we'll definitely be going back to the nether at some point soon. It'll be a little while, like, you know, while we work on this project and that, but, you know, I do want to try to find a fortress. The other thing that we need to do in this world is to, I'm guessing I missed, that is a huge clump. Alright, so let's try to find out what's going on up here. Ah, there's the culprit. Alright, so our axe broke. Hey Sky, how you doing? Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I think that's it. This is a tall one. Alright, so let's fill in this area. I think once we fill this in, this should be wide enough, I would think. So let's collect these up. Oop, down, okay. Alright, so I guess we'll start right over here. I mean, eventually we could probably move these pumpkins, even though, I mean, they're not hurting much. Like, we got enough room down here. Grab this. So hopefully we have enough dirt, otherwise we're going to be going and taking down a mountain. How about a mountain, but a hill? Getting your ass handed to you in a game. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. What, which game you playing? Been there a lot of times. Just resist the temptation to throw anything through your screen. Because, you know, for the first time the other day, because I actually picked it up on the Steam sale, I was giving Project Zomboid a try. If you ever, I don't know if anyone's ever played that, but it's pretty fun, but it's tough to do. It's weird, but it's an older game, but I think it's starting to become a little bit more mainstream right now. I think the engine itself is like 10 years old, maybe? Not 10 years, a little bit less than 10 years. But I think it's been around since like 2014. I haven't really heard of it up until now. But I know some streamers that I watch have been playing it, so it's been fun. As I said, I'm playing a single game. No opposing of solitaire. Believe me, I would get my ass handed to me too. If it was solitaire. Man, I hope we're gonna have enough dirt. Wow, we got a lot of drops. Alright, so we'll try to equal out here. Alright, so maybe we'll stop. But I think we're going to build this way. So we'll do the cutoff right here, so that way I don't want to waste dirt for now. I probably could have did cobblestone in the middle or something, but... no more excess dirt. Oh, you just fill in the outer walls. Yeah, you know, because I've done that way too many times of just like digging straight down and then falling. And that, although here it wouldn't be as bad of a fall, but yeah, we'll fill it. And to be honest too, like I'm kind of happy we're getting rid of some of the dirt anyways, because it was stockpiling a bit. Alright, and we could leave it the same level, or we could take it down. We'll see. But we will fill this in. There we go. Sorry if it's a lot of clicking. We actually could... Actually, we're going to be able to get more dirt right now, because we'll take this down. That reminds me too, I gotta make a shovel. I gotta make a new shovel. We had a shovel, but it broke. Alright, so we'll just take this down when we need, if and when we need more, so. Alright, so we're gonna come up, so we'll keep this level with our house. Okay. So we'll do another row here. Why not using the dirt for, yeah, enders and such. Yeah, I mean, we've been collecting a lot of it. I think because, you know, we were kind of flattening this out for the house. And I've been kind of digging out in certain areas, so I got a lot of it. We'll fill back up eventually too. So I'm happy to get rid of some of it. The other thing that we're really filling up on now is cobblestone and deep slate. Which for now, because again, like I don't know if I'm gonna need them for a project, so I don't want to just be wasteful and get rid of them. Yeah, but I mean you know, the storage basement needs to be expanded because we're starting to come across more materials. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna get close. I know with the cobblestone and that, I think we're gonna get to the point that we have to actually start our I don't want to say levels, but maybe like a second. I guess it kind of is a second level of chest above our original ones. And that because we're filling up quick. All that diamond hunting really drained us. Okay, not too bad. So let's take some more of this down anyways. We'll be good here. Make a mob spawner with the... Yeah, so we I was gonna say, I'm hoping to find at some point a skeleton spawner over here. That's right, we found a cave spider spawner in the other mine down there. So we will eventually I want to do something with that. Too, I was watching Pixel Riffs just did a it was a cave spider, yeah, cave spider spawner farm, and it was really cool. He put a lot of detail into that though. But I think that was part of it because he was trying to show different ways to do it. But he's an amazing Minecraft creator. You know, I do follow him, and I'm still learning new stuff. Yeah, I know. I mean, to be honest, I remember in my older world, which I don't have anymore. I was lucky because relatively close to where our base was, underneath there was a dungeon, and in the dungeon there was a skeleton spawner, which was clutch because again it was right there, and it was so easy to AFK there, and it ended up close to that. It ended up at our nether portal. We were about 50 blocks, maybe 50 or so blocks from a fortress with 2 blaze spawners, and it was like a that was a really good seed. There, not so lucky here yet though. Haven't even found a village yet. Hopefully soon. Not a lot around us. Okay. Yeah, not a ton around here. Although the resources have been pretty good. There's that abandoned mine shaft, but we kind of cleared that out. And we obviously got the spawner, which we could do something with. And again, like I'm not overly crazy about it either, but it's we'll do something with it in time. And then makes cool villager breeder setups. Yeah, that is really cool to do. I've seen some videos on that Because I've had that in the past too, where there were no villages around, and you know, it got to the point where I had to, you know, essentially just capture, well, heal zombie villagers and make them start a village of my own in that. Which is an option here, because again, like, we have explored every which way. I mean, well, in a pretty far distance, and to be honest, like, over this way is just, it's literally a giant ocean. Out this way, there's an ocean monument, though, there, out that way, and there's one, I think, over there. There's a shipwreck we still have to kind of go through over there, too. But this way, there's been nothing. There's a jungle biome back that way, and unfortunately there wasn't much in that biome. Alright, this dirt went quick. So, that's okay. We'll get some more. Nice relaxing dirt gathering stream. Okay. So I'll start taking some from over here. There's a lot. I'm going to leave the rest in the chest, though. Down there, we have like 1 stack left. So. Your grammar's good. Yeah, we played it. Yeah, never worry about that, because honestly, I am a terrible typer, which is weird, because, you know, I have to type a lot IRL and that, but it's always, I type too fast. And that, we see where... Oh, wow, 10,000. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, at that point, there's nothing else you can really, like, do at that point. Yeah, they got some pretty cool mods out there. You know, I was seeing some of, was it PC Magazine? Someone was doing a good article about the different mods that have been, put into place for, or who that were updated for 1.181, and yeah, that one, the Journeyman, that one that it gives you, like, it kind of gives you like a mini map, which I think is really cool, because I mean, it is so easy to get lost in this game if you're not like conscious of your surroundings, or, you know, put down markers, or, you know, even with the map, you know, it can really be hard. And for me, who has a bad sense of direction in general, it makes it even worse. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping it's not the same thing here, where we're like, you know, it is like 10,000 blocks away. And that... Me being Norwegian. No, and I mean, you know, I completely, you know, I appreciate it. I've actually, I've been to Norway once, years ago. Well, now it's a little bit years ago, actually, when I studied abroad. Briefly, I was there for a couple days. And it was beautiful up there, because I know we went Norway and Sweden. And, I was studying in France at the time. And that, but very beautiful. Very beautiful. I definitely want to come back at some point, too. But, oh, right above your health bar? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No, that's, oh, a little teleport system, yeah. Yeah, you know, because they are so hard to, like, direct. It's almost like to the point that sometimes you wish you could just put, like, a lead on them and be like, come on. In that. Yeah, because they are all over the place. Yeah. You still get lost. I mean, honestly, too, like, I could have it, I would still get lost, too. It's just, it is so easy, like, you know, like, we actually had that almost happen here. I was kind of worried I didn't say it at the time, because we went, like, really, really far back through that way, and just to see, it was, like, one of the early streams, and I got turned around, because there is back that way, there's like a giant, like a river biome-esque. Oh, is he gonna beach himself? There's like a giant river biome back there, but it's like it splits into like a couple different. So there's like a little bit of a lake, and there's it splits, and I got turned around, and I ended up following the other way, and we got back in time because again, like when I was going that far out, you know, we were making sure to sleep first, and then that way we would have like the full 10 minutes to kind of make our way around. Actually, and yeah, so I almost got I almost got lost that time too. Alright, so we'll just need a little bit more, even though for the farm we're probably going to end up taking some of this up. Alright, not that much more though. And this definitely looks better, so we'll see. I mean, we could always, on the back side here, expand this out a little bit too. I'm not sure how many, I mean, again, we're going to be limited probably by resources and that, but I don't know how many we're going to end up doing. I mean, we're going to do a few for now, so my goal for today really is just to kind of get the mechanism in place, and from there, you know, we'll see. I'll probably, we'll have to, obviously we'll build a building around it, but that's not going to come today. That'll probably come the next stream. There. Yeah, you can play with a super high, render distance in that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was going to say, because I know on here, again, I know we talked about this last time, because I know, I think you said you have a 3070, I think you said. And, yeah, with the 3080, man, it's ridiculous how far you can go. I mean, even on here, like, I think, for me, I think right now, I forget where I have. Yeah, right now I have it at 24. So I don't have it super far away, but I think, it got a little choppy the one time, because obviously with Streamlabs being open, and, you know, I'm using some shader packs, so it's it's a little bit more resource intensive. Like right now I can hear you know, I can hear the fan spinning a little bit on my computer, because it's probably you know, a little bit more graphical power. But it's amazing because obviously my old one couldn't, you know, I mean, I didn't try to stream on it, but I don't think it would have went too well. And even then, it was a laptop. And that, so. Alright, there should be, wow, that's a big one right there. Look at that, that's a little bit of unusual grow pattern. Huh. Okay. Alright, I guess just in time for night. And I guess we'll have to do, maybe I'll have to do something with this eventually. Could turn it into like a stone wall. And that, you know what it is? It's just like, I feel like when it's like super straight, it just doesn't look as good in Minecraft. You know what I mean? It just doesn't look as, I don't know, it just looks like a big wall. It's like a big wall of there. So we'll do something with it. Alright, so we'll just run inside in a second here. There. You don't have any games that can do that. Yeah, old style and it. Yeah, no, I was gonna say it, stone walls with some logs sticking out. That's actually a pretty good idea. The old style. I like that. I know on my other, because on my other world I kind of had that because we were in a similar, well, not so much similar because it wasn't as big, but like we had a big like lake. Probably, I mean, probably a little bit smaller than this, but like a pretty decent size like lake in front. And I remember because I did like a little dock, you know, like along the front, and did a stone wall, and you know, did some ships in that, and it looked kind of cool, like a port kind of thing. And I kind of like that look, you know, it felt kind of cool doing that. You know, so I did like that look a lot, so I'm kind of feeling something similar here. Just because, again, like, I didn't plan this. This was a random seed, but we just ended up on... I mean, it's more of a lake over here, but it's... I mean, it probably qualifies as an ocean because there is some coral reefs out there, too. But I do like that idea. So that's another project down the road. There was the other thing I thought about at one point, because, again, like, this little indent like this, I mean, I think we might have slightly modified it, but it's just kind of like this. It made it feel like a small little, like, port, or like a little, harbor. And that's, I thought about maybe putting, like, a ship in here and that, but, you know, we'll see. Because we got the farm down there now. Even though I thought about eventually moving the farm over there, on that side, because there are some mountains, like, there are some, I shouldn't say mountains, because it's more just like hills, but it's, I thought about just moving it over there, and that way we have a little bit more, because I figure we're going to do a lot of building kind of in this area, even though I kind of don't want to take this down behind here, just because I like the way it's like a forest behind the house. But we cleared all this out. This was all woods at the beginning. Like, this was all thick, like, you know, trees everywhere. So a lot of this was cleared out. And we've been growing trees over here now, too, to cut down, but now that... Oh, are you kidding me? Just missed it by a couple. And actually, we're going to end up with dirt anyways, because when I take up some dirt for the, for how we're going to do this with the automated sugarcane farm there. You can cut the stairs into it. Yeah, no, I was going to say, like, it is like a nice, kind of like an indent coming down. Because I had something similar on mine. Like, I had them kind of, like, on the wall kind of coming down, like... But it was something, it was similar, like, the length was similar, and then I had it from, like, both sides coming down. You know, and then there's, like, a little bit of an indent there, and then it had, like, kind of like a side, so it kind of came down like that and then went over that way, like they met. I kind of had them meet up in the middle. Like I actually did, like, with this I didn't do any measuring or I didn't count, like, the number of blocks that we put across, but in the other one I did because I was interested in making it look good. I wish I had, like, screenshots or something of it. I was pretty proud of that world there, because that was also my longest one as well. So I guess we'll just fill this in right here because we have some extra dirt. And let's see, we'll fill this one in. Okay, we have one block left. Alright, so I'm hoping... Or maybe I should push this back a little bit. Okay, sorry. False start. A little bit more. I don't want our farm, because I'm picturing... So we're going to put a building in here. And I'm thinking... I'm trying to think, because... Well, you know what? Before we do that, let's just get this filled out. And then I'll try to do a little bit... We'll do a little bit of planning here. So... Getting a little bit ahead of myself. So, let's grab a little bit more. This actually works out anyways, because that way... I think if we end up doing... Because again, we'll do some other farms too. The reason we're doing a sugarcane farm is just because, again, I do want to automate that right away, and also because that's a pain in the butt running all the way down the coast and harvesting all of it, so... I'll probably need a little bit of a refresher on this because it's been a while. Because again, when I built my other one, I had it for a while, so I didn't. I haven't had to do a sugarcane farm in a little while. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't leave that hanging. Go like that. Okay. It's for me. You know, and I myself, and you know, this is probably something that I could work on it a little bit. Well, now, and, you know, on streaming that is to, work on my redstone a little bit, because I haven't really been that, like, I know how to do some basic stuff with it, obviously, but I haven't really done a lot with redstone, so that's never been my area. Nope, getting some stone over here now. Alright, there we go. The good news is I think this is cleared out far enough. If anything, we could take down that tree, but I think we'll start... So I'll go back to here. So have a nice flat area. And again, I'll probably end up... I just want to put dirt here for now. But again, like, we'll make it more pretty in the future. I kind of like to put a pond behind the house here too, or like a, you know, like a swimming pool kind of, you know, looking thing. Nope, we're gonna be like literally one short. Okay, well, we'll just steal one from here. Excellent. All right, so this will do for now. All right, so we're gonna start, I guess, building back here. So maybe I should start from this side and work over. We'll use cobblestone for now as a base on the house. So we'll start right here. So this is going to be a little blocky, but I just want to get this so for right now we're going to go like this, and I'm going to go back this way. Okay. So now I'm guessing... Let's start here. Oh, I think I left the bucket of water in the house. I did. Okay, let me grab the bucket of water, because we're going to need that. So before we start doing any of the contraptions, I just kind of want to get the layout down. Here we go. I should make a second bucket. We have like a ton of iron now, and I'm just dealing with the one bucket. There. Malcolm's Home Infinity album. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah, I'll take a look. And right now I've been using pretzel rocks. I know I do the same. I do like just kind of the same one each stream. So I'll have to try to change that up a little bit. Okay, so we could probably... Alright, so now if I remember correctly, we're gonna need like a funnel or a hopper. We need water. I'm gonna get some more water here. Alright, so let's also... We're about to gain a lot of coastline back. Alright, so let's probably do down this way. And then again, we'll have to have the hopper and the chest. That's right, so we'd have to... That's right, because we're going to want to do... So I could probably put some cobblestone in the middle here, too. Because we're probably going to do one in each side. Yeah, because we would want it... Yeah, okay. This is good. Should I leave a little bit more space in between, though? I think we might have to. Alright, so we'll head inside in just a second. This looks ugly now, but like I said, we'll make it pretty. Alright, so let's see. I need... And for now, we're going to do the water method. Do I need a little bit more room, maybe? Let's get inside there. And actually, we're going to start gathering some of the materials, because... So I'll grab some redstone and some iron. I gotta make some chests, too. Okay. Alright, so we'll check on the, we'll start making some of the ones. Oh, sorry, I'm reaching for my water. Yeah, Malcolm is a pretty chill dude in a Minecraft streamer. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. You know, that's good to know, thank you. On there, you know, because a lot of the ones well, I follow mostly, I know for a lot of mine, I follow Pixel Riff, so it's good to know, because I know there are a lot of, amazing, you know, like, content creators and, like, Minecraft, like, builders out there. Like, I am just so impressed what people can do with this game. Here, so we need... I don't know if I have any finished iron, and the quartz is upstairs. Okay. Alright, so for right now, we're going to make... one observer and a piston. I completely blanked on the name. What do I need? Okay, do I have any iron left? Or do I need iron bars? Oh, duh, I have a lot. Okay. Never mind. What do I need? Oh, I don't have enough, planks. There we go. That should be good now. Excellent. And we'll take some redstone with us. I'm just going to drop the, Alright, so forgive me, I'm going to be a little rusty at this, so let me see if I can remember a good way to do that. Yeah, feel free to jump in, because I'm probably, at this point, I'm going to, I want to see if this... I'm going to try to remember if this... Okay, and actually now I'm realizing I did this wrong, so we have to have a little bit of space here. So let's see if this is... Even though this has got to be for the sugarcane. This is why it was kind of... Alright. So let me see. So I'm going to give it a go here first, and then... I gotta make some chest. Oh shoot, I should... Did I bring the... We do have a chest. Good. Let me, because we're gonna have to build a few more things. Let me in. There we go. Alright, so under here... Okay. So now we'll probably need to make... some more there, and then what I'm going to try to do, and I know that there's a little bit more efficient ways, but for right now we're just going to do it with the water, like with water to carry it down. Let me in there. Okay, this is going to be tough to... Oh shoot, I don't have an axe either. Oh man, rough start. Okay. Let's make... We broke it because we had the old one. Alright, let's make an iron axe. Alright, what I might have to do... Alright, so I'm gonna want it right here. Excellent. Can we get out of here? There we go. Okay. Now so we can fill. Put that in. Alright. So what do I need? I need a hopper, right? And I need a chest for that, okay. I am always terrible at remembering recipes. You're really bad at redstone. Yeah, you know, and I am too, you know, and like you're about to see it, so we'll see, because we're gonna have to, we'll see what we can do here with it. The trash mage ones that would charges you. Oh my god, 250 by 250 by 20. That's really cool though. That is really cool. And like I said, like something, and that's why I really want to make an emphasis of, I think even with, like, you know, here, with this series to work on my redstone a little bit. I'm always terrible at setting the, I wonder if it connected. I am always terrible at this, so let's see. Oh! I probably didn't want a hopper, did I? Or is it just not, maybe it's not connected to the chest? What was I thinking of? See, this is exactly... What was I thinking of? Because I know, is a hopper gonna... Well, the hopper, it should feed it into the chest, right? It's probably just not connected correctly. I'm guessing I didn't. Alright, I am terrible. I remember I did this once and it took a while. I can't really go on top, though. Nope. There we go. If it does do that, I just want it to transfer into the chest. Hoppers are the one thing. You need to hold the hopper and shift click the block you want it to go into. That's why. Thank you. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so let's see if this works. No, or if I can do this right. It'll work, I'm just not, if anything, I'm the one that's doing it. Alright, so let's try it up. Let's try. Alright, there we go. So let's see now. Let's see if this works. Yes! Thank you. There we go. Excellent, thank you. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay. Alright, so we're going to want the piston not this way. Maybe I gotta get down this way. What is this, the observer? Okay, we need the piston. Oh. Oh shoot, did I destroy the... Oh no, here it is. Okay, good. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, and let's see now. Probably change this out with the wood eventually. Now, can I get away with... Let's see, I might have to make a redstone torch, though. I don't think we have any power going to it without a torch. Also, I used to be a bedrock player, so like it... Nope. So, I mean, that's the thing with this, is that it's, obviously it's a little inconsistent with the... So, that's not going to be a good ratio, though, if we're losing one every... time. It's just that, oh, we have to make more. But it works so far. You see, yeah, some of my friends, they can make a hopper. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, you'll need repeaters. Yeah, because as long as I have... That's the one thing with this, though, is if we're going to lose one every time. Not that it matters, because, again, like, it's... You know, until we really need fireworks and that, you know, we're not going to have a huge need for it. So, okay, we'll have to go sleep, but I think the other thing is... I do want to just make some more, so we have a bunch more to make here than in front. So let's run up and sleep, and then we'll come back down. So I do kind of remember this now, a little bit. But I think the other thing will be, though, because again, with my... The other thing is, right now it might only trigger if the one on the end is up that high in the... There, so I might, yeah, I'll probably have to craft some repeaters as well. So, alright, so we'll try to make, we're going to try to make a few more here. And then, so we need, let's see, so we'll break down a bunch of these, I keep forgetting. Okay. We'll just break all those down. Here we go. We would need 9 more? We'll make 9 more. Oh, I'm gonna run out of cobblestone, okay. Alright, so let's grab some more cobblestone. Alright, so grab another stack here. Let me over. Okay. Here we go. If you got like a stone block or something being pushed by the piston, could be a good idea, because I'm gonna try to see, because again, if we're only getting one, right, because we're essentially cutting our production in half if each of these we're gonna lose one, because again, it's only gonna chop 2 at a time, so that's not gonna be ideal. What do I need? 7 more. Alright, so let's take a look. Let's try to put this down. So we'll make a full one, because again, we'll probably not in this stream, but we'll make a few on both sides here. Alright, and that one's actually getting ready to... Let me just go in here. Get out of my way, sugarcane. Oh. There we go. Okay. So for right now, we'll finish. Nope, not the way I wanted to go with it. Alright. Without a repeater, am I going to have an issue here where it's only going to, with this end one? Oh, we'll see. Alright, let's see. Again, I'm a little rusty at this, so let's, we'll put one on this end. They all moved, okay. Actually, we didn't lose any on that one. Alright, let's just try... It's not too bad. Let's go grab some more sugarcane. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad of a loss. Just wondering on the end if we're always going to lose one on the end. And again, this is never going to be... I think it's going to be hard to ever make this, like, you know, 100%, you know, perfect. There, but let's see. And that's what I'm, you know, and that's the other thing too, because I think, you know, if we're just going to have the one, you know, it might not be worth it to make all of the observers then, because again, if one can trigger it, you know, I don't think it's going to be worth it to, yeah, they might not be worth it to do all of those, so maybe we made a little bit more than we needed, but that's okay, because we'll end up using them. Alright, so let's do, well, if I do, it's actually not too bad. Because that way, yeah, I could just take down the other observers then, and we would only need one per side then, that's true. On there. See, I'm a little rusty at this. Nope, not that way. Maybe down this way. No, maybe I'm too close. There we go. Yep, we only do need one. Okay. Actually, that works, because then, you know, again, we just need one per side, so... Because eventually I'm hoping to get, like, you know, obviously, like these rows, but a bunch of them. And that's good, so it's filling in there. Alright, so we can actually take down... Which one should I leave up? I don't think it matters, does it? So we can take these, so we'll have a bunch of these. And that's okay, because we'll make use of these, so it's not, So we are going to lose some at the end, but I think overall it should be okay. So I think the other thing would be for now. Let me just fill this in over here. And we'll fill this in here. Okay, so we'll see there. Giving me an idea to fix my problem on my new map. Oh, there you go. Glad to hear it on there. Yes, I'm happy with this. It's not taking as long as I thought it was going to take on there too. Yeah, you can make multiple farm blocks. Yeah, I was going to say, because I think what I want to do is we'll make a building. For now, the cobblestone's just sitting. Like, we're just using this as kind of like a shell and that. But I'm kind of happy with this. I'm really happy how this turned out, because I figure that way, you know, we'll have like a divider here, or like a, you know, a path in the middle here, and then on this side we'll have, you know, we'll have our next row, so we'll have a bunch of these rows like this too. So, but which farm are you working on? Oh, it's done now, your farewell piece. Yeah. You're not pleased with the problem. Yeah. It just wasn't fixable. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, I mean, you know, if you're happy with most of it, I mean, that's what really matters, you know. There's always going to be that one little thing that, you know, on there, so... But that's really great. I'm glad to hear that you finished, you know, you finished, I know you mentioned last time that you were working on finishing up your showpiece there, your masterpiece in the world, and that. And I am happy, I'm very happy with this. So we'll let that grow out. It's also going to get dark in a minute. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll have, so 2 in the middle here. I'll have to move the... There we go. So we'll have same thing here. Excellent. Yeah, and then we'll have like a little path here, and then I'm thinking maybe back here we'll put like a chest. And that, so we'll see how this works in the wild, if this functions okay. Alright, let's go sleep, and then we'll come back and... Well, we're going to have to build more pistons. Should have enough resources for now. And that, so maybe we'll make like one more row. Cool, I'm really happy that that's working. And that'll fill up over time. And like I said, probably for the next farm, you know, it could be making maybe a pumpkin farm. And that too. But I'm happy now because we could probably take up the sugarcane that's like that lines the coast, because we're not going to need it anymore. We could turn that into farmland or do something else with it. Alright, so we'll sleep. Okay. Oh, you're gonna be making a sugarcane one yourself. Yeah. Relaxing 60 stacks of paper. Well, and honestly, because my whole motivation for doing this is, again, you know, we're not at this moment, and actually, you know, from the last time we streamed when we went to the Nether, I was happy because we ended up near Crimson Forest in the Nether. Is that what it is? I'm sorry, I'm missing the... But we got some Eyes of Ender, which was great. And I was happy with that because now we're going to have a source. So once we find a an end portal, you know, we're going to have a way to be able to hopefully get some more Eyes of Ender. And that, I'm hoping. Anyway, so we got 2 so far just from killing... you know, a few, so I was happy. There, but yeah, sugarcane is, again, my whole point of bringing that up is, you know, eventually when we get to that point, that way we have such an unlimited supply of fireworks, and yeah, we're going to need a mob farm, too. That's another thing that we're going to have to build. Now that one, to be honest, that is one that I've always, well, struggled with, because, you know, the one time I tried to make a giant chamber underground, like I dug down far enough and I tried to do that, and unfortunately it didn't work. There, and actually, I just want to point out, because I didn't really plan this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That just kind of worked out the way it did. 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3. But that way, when we eventually, you know, when we get our elytra, you know, we're gonna have enough paper to, you know, for fireworks. And the other thing too is we're obviously we're gonna need the mob farm, so we're gonna have to be able to we're gonna have to build one of those to should make an infinite water source up here, so I don't have to keep running down. That way, you know, we have an unlimited supply of fireworks, essentially. There we go. There. Yes, I'm happy. This is the first, and I knew from the start that this was going to be the first project I wanted to do with, like, redstone. Just because, you know, the sugarcane farms, I think, I think it's a good place to start with these, because again, like I always like to do it earlier on in the game, just because again, like that way over time we can build up a lot of well, sugarcane. And again, it gets annoying having to come down here and essentially run down the thing and break all these. That way we don't have to worry about it now. Alright, and actually, I wonder, do I have enough cobblestone? No. And I probably should start melting down some more iron, too. Or refining more iron. So let's run down here. We're going to grab more cobblestone. And we're going to grab iron, and I think I left... Oop, there we go. Here's coal. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why I had in 2 stacks. Alright, I gotta get the recipe for a blast furnace, because again, like we put the smokers in over there. And, okay, so I'll start smelting that down. There, so we'll do a little bit more building while that's, while we're waiting there. So, yeah, in this world is a little bit different because you know what you want to do with it, and that's always a good thing to kind of have like some direction with it, you know, kind of know where you're going with the project or with the world and the project you want to achieve. And that, you know, here, like, I wanted to do, like, a variety of different things. You know, eventually, like, I want to go, you know, fight the Ender Dragon. Obviously, I want to do some stuff with, some villages. I definitely want to do that. And, 1, 2, 3. And we'll make a hopper. There we go. Oh, we can just go up this way. What am I doing? Okay. Alright. Let's verify this works. There. Yay! Okay. Alright, and I left... Yeah, I left the block below it. Okay. So same thing we'll do... Well, actually, I can't... Am I off by 1? No. We're good. Okay. Gotta go on this side. There, I'm gonna grab all the sugarcane out of there. I think that's the amount. I haven't heard this go off yet. Oop. So we'll do, alright, so I'll start putting these in. And we could fit 1 more there. And we'll do the same thing on this side. There we go. Alright. So first we gotta make more, more pistons. Alright, so we'll go get the iron after. Oop. Shoot. Okay. Almost. Almost got them all. Good. Okay, and we'll do one on... We'll do this one. Put this 1 more down. Alright, and we can run up and we can put the observer up here. good. Oop. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright, it's gonna get dark in a minute, but we'll... Really, these days go by so quick. I think because we're working hard on these. There we go. Cool. Oh, you just spawned in a village. I just made a new... Yeah, map because I made be doing... I mean, I have died a little. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, eventually, you know, maybe I'll do a hardcore one. I know a lot of people did that, you know, with like, you know, Do Not Die December, that there was like a server going, you know, for that. But I never, because my thing is, I have not died on this. I have not died on this map, this world yet. You know, I don't do a lot off stream, and then I don't really do much off stream actually on this world, if any. So I have not died yet. We came close in the last stream, because we kind of got stuck trying to get away from, in the nether, get away from the hoglings, and we made it through there, so it ended up being okay, but that was the closest we got, because again, I've been trying to be careful. I'm actually probably going to let the rest of those melt down there, so we'll just hang out for a minute. Yeah, so I'll have to make that pretty at some point too. There, so we'll let the rest of it melt down. I don't know if there's gonna be enough room to put one in front though. I mean, I probably could have planned this out a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll head down. And that is so awesome to spawn near a village. I know when I played around with you know, 1.18 before I started streaming, I had I spawned right near a village too. I was actually pretty lucky in that it was a massive village. They had like two churches, and it was weird because it spawned like on a hill. So like, well, actually no, kind of like a mountain. So part of it was like on the lower part, and then a bunch of the the geniuses got stuck on the roofies. I think they were trying to go up and down, and they got stuck. I only needed 4, didn't I? I'll make 4 for now. Well, I guess technically, because again, we could use the same... We could use the same water stream. That chest is going to probably fill up, though, pretty quick. We'll just have to stay on top of it. If we wanted to do one. There we go. Let's see. Alright, this one worked pretty well. Actually, I can do this test now with all the... Yeah. Well, if we put a block there, maybe that'll help. But honestly, though, we got most of them in there, so I guess that's what... Actually, this is going to get pretty close. Let me... Oh, gonna need that. Does get most of them in there, though. So we got 10 out of that. I'll take these out of here. Yeah, so we could do... do like a half one. It's a pretty decent village for a mod pack. Yeah, got a lumber mill. Oh, wow, that's really cool. You know what intrigued me was you know, I was saying earlier that I was reading, I think it was in PC Magazine. I'm not a usual reader of it. I just happened to be I saw an article on it when I was looking up Minecraft mods. How the heck did they get up there? One of the mods like that looked pretty cool was you know, you can actually like start like a community like on there. What was the name of the mod? I had it, or geez, because I installed it because I was just curious. I wanted to mess around with it a little bit. If I'm able to find it. Shoot. I did download it though. But it looked pretty cool on there, so I mine colonies. And I figured I would maybe give that a shot. So we could do a half one over here. And maybe go like this. Kind of loop it around. This would kind of work. Yeah, we could do... figure out a way to make this pretty, but... on this side, we're going to need... make 4 for right now. Actually, we're running low on cobblestone. I want to see these things go off, too. We're getting close. Well, actually, probably going to go off like the minute... oh, please look at that one right there. So we could do a half one here. Because again, a full one's not going to work. Just because we're running low on space without, like, making this a giant wall on the coast. And I do kind of want to leave this, like, open. I don't want this to be... and in time. For right now, I just want this to be somewhat functional. We could always, like, fix this up and move these back. Eventually, because we'll have the resources, so we could always, you know, make another row here and move them back a little bit. We'll see. Okay. Let me go... we gotta... I actually have enough iron. We're just running low on cobblestone. Yeah, free enchanting table, free... wow, free furnaces. That is crazy. Wow. With a speed might be halfway to the dragon. I was gonna say... I was gonna say, you'd be, way in the lead right now with that. That's pretty crazy. Which mod pack are you using on that one? Because I think you said you were using RL Craft, I think. Okay, one more piston. I hope we're gonna have enough redstone. Shoot, I probably should have grabbed... we should have enough. Forgot about the observer up here too. Nope, of course. Knock on wood, we haven't had a thunderstorm yet. Okay, so some of these projectiled up here. Yeah, so it's not the most efficient farm. So how many we should have gotten? Do we only get half of what we were? Yeah, it would be 10. Yeah, that wasn't that great. I should just put the stone wall up as high as it can go right now. That way, hopefully it'll just bounce back off and go. So let's maximize this for now. And I'm almost wondering, yeah, maybe do this so it's like a barrier on the top. Oh, shoot. Okay. Getting a little bit of lag right now. The rain. All this massive redstone power just slowing everything up. Yeah, so let's see how this goes. And let's do the same. Over here. Let's bring this up another level. Parkour? Parkour. Okay. 5 any left? 3 left. Alright, so let's see if this helps at all. Sun's gonna be going down. Is that thunder? Alright, let's get inside. We'll sleep the night away, and that way we can get rid of the storm. The iron should be done upstairs too. A nice wet bed. Cool. Ascend OFC thing where we're too good. You got a blood moon. Good luck. Wow. Lucky spawn spot though. Like I said with this one, I'm just I'm really hoping that we're gonna be able to find a village at some point. Actually, John, I don't even have carrots or anything, so yeah. What am I doing? So I think we could do. Let's do on the other side. What am I? Cobblestone. So let's go get some more cobblestone. We really emptied out our chest. Just hiding in the house waiting. That's funny. Soon. Yeah, I'd like to do, you know, I think I'd like to do some of the mods at some point, you know, either on stream or in video. You know, I'd like to give it a shot, too. What am I running low on? Redstone this time. And do it, because, I mean, obviously we're using Optifine and we're using some shader packs right now. Nope, what do I... Alright, so we'll take this one with us. And we still got a decent amount left, so that's good. Alright, the one more. And we got a bunch of observers left. Man, that looks... We'll fix this up. But for right now, I wanted it just to make it functional. Okay, well, it did go boom. Alright, so before we collect any of those... Okay, so we likely would have had 20. Do we only get 11 out of 20? Let's see, 42, 43... Well, actually, no, actually that's not true, because if one of them shot up there... So this didn't do too bad. We lost a couple, but... That's not, yeah, that's not true. They're not all going to be 3 high when it does this. It's just going to be whichever one... You know, if one on the end happens to get up that high. That is true. Alright, so let's, more gray cobblestone. Alright, and we'll do the same thing on this side. I'm trying to think of like a style, because again, like it's going to be, you can't really just put windows on the front. We can make it a little bit more like industrial looking. It is an industrial, Oh. Oops. It's not supposed to go here, is this? Okay, that's why. I'm like, why are we... There we go. I mean, I guess technically... I mean, I guess to maximize, we could probably put these on the end. I mean, I'm just putting the wall just to try to keep it from, you know, try to limit the amount. I just want to maximize the amount that we have. And there we go. And let's see, now we need some redstone. Yeah, and we'll have to, I mean, I guess in front of... I think I would have to do one block in between. How far down would this go if I, let's see really quick. What kind of mod pack? You know, I don't know. Probably I would want to make it like a little bit more of a challenge, I guess. You know, I'd like to see some of the other stuff that the game can really do. That's why I like mine colonies is kind of interesting to me, just because it kind of turns this into a city builder, which I also like city builders too. Actually, I could do back-to-back ones, can't I? Yeah, we could do that. Okay, awesome. That's right, because we would just need the one water source. So we could kind of have like a bigger one in the middle. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna go grab, I think we have, do we have a shovel? I think I have an old, I think I have like the wooden one that we were using, like way at the beginning. Let's see. I haven't really made any pass or anything. So yeah, you know, if you have any recommendations, but I was thinking like, you know, I was thinking about making it. We do have a wooden shovel. That's kind of funny. All right, we'll just use the wooden one till this. We have to find more diamonds though. I'd like to get decked out in diamond gear, and that. FTB Builders Paradise maybe. Big Dig. Oh, rad. I'm gonna have to write some of those down, because yeah, I'd like to really, I'd like to, you know, maybe try to do some. And actually, I was probably gonna put another chest back here. That's what I was kind of envisioning, and then I literally cannot extend this anymore. I guess we would put the man, this would be a narrow. I was gonna say unless we just did like. That'd be really narrow over there. So for right now, I might just have to do the because we would put another. If I wanted to put like a little building around this, yeah. Eventually, I think we'll have to move this back. Eventually. I mean, it's doable. We got room back here. We'll have to terraform this a little bit, but no, it would definitely be doable though. And I'm picturing doing like, so we'll do like another. I don't know if we're gonna do it in this stream, but I was thinking, so we have like one on the end here, you know, and then we kind of have like another, if you want to call like a unit, I guess we'll call it, just like another unit of these over here. And then I was thinking about doing, obviously, on the other side here, doing the same thing and having it loop around this way. And then maybe doing an ending one over here. Because, again, that gives us a ton of, like a ton of pistons in that. But I think, the thing is, I don't want to use all the iron up, like, on this project. We got 50 left, which is still a decent amount. I mean, we'll have to do some more mining again soon, too. Or maybe I will. Yeah, eventually we'll have to. I might have to move this back, or I mean, honestly, too. Like, I could move. I could just add another. I never even. Yeah, I could just move the pumpkins up and then add another one, so that way we have like a little bit of a walkway through here, and that to come up this way, and that way we're not like super crammed in here. Because again, I'm kind of picturing something, you know, and then we'll have doors right there. I'm thinking more of like an industrial build or something like that. I wasn't sure how long this was going to take, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was trying to remember. It was, I'm picturing then like we would put doors in right here, and then that way we still have some room here. But I was thinking maybe like we could extend this out a little bit. So we could always collapse in the bay a little bit and bring it so that it's like out a little bit more and there's more room up here. Then let's get inside. That's what I'm thinking. Cure a zombie villager or two and make a golem spawner. Yeah, I mean that's another. Yeah, that's a good idea too. That way we get like an infinite source of iron. And that too. I've seen it done before. I've actually never built. You know, like an iron farm before. That would be an interesting build too, because again, that way we're ensuring that we have like an unlimited supply. So that would be, yeah, that would be a good idea too. The biggest thing is, you know, I'll that'll be some resources there, and also like a monster spawner. Again, we'll have to build one of those too. That way we can kind of get it for like creepers and you know, so we can get like some gunpowder going. And that. The sugarcane one, I think we're not... So eventually I want to do a couple farms, and maybe we'll do... This one's going to expand out at least a little bit more over this way, though. But the thing is... yeah, I guess we would do it like that. Because I would do... That would be big. I mean, that would be big enough for now. We could always make it even bigger down the road. And instead of, like... Instead of building out this way, we could build out, like, this way. If anything. And I gotta fix this up, so we'll have to do another build sometime soon. Here. But I was picturing out this way. I mean, I was gonna bring this back too, and then maybe put like a little pond or like a pool or something like that, like out by the garden. Garden, you know, area. There. Yeah, you can make a villager breeder. Yeah, and you know, so the thing is, because now we do have gold, I could try to make it can make some golden apples and that. So one of these streams, I think maybe that's what we're going to try to do, is we're going to have to try to stay up and like see if we can get, because you know, to date we haven't really stayed. I haven't stayed up. You know, I've slept every time it's been nighttime up this way. Just because, you know, we've been doing a lot of projects out here, and yeah, so I think we'll do. I think we'll do that. So like, I think that's what the plan's going to be for this. We'll have to make this purdy. But on the other side of it, we'll have to, so we'll do, like, the other half of this. So we'll do, like, a backside here. And then we'll just do an individual one. And then that will be the extent of our sugarcane, or auto sugarcane farm for now. And then eventually we'll probably put, like, a pumpkin one over here. And then it would be a good one for a monster one. We could build out this way. I could also build over in that savanna biome as well. There's so much to do. So we could always build out that way, because part of it I thought of, like, we should probably do some farming with our animals again too. And you know, another little project too is just now that we have our nether portal, and here, you know, I'd like to kind of make this a little bit nicer too on here. Possibly over the water. Yeah, I was gonna put it somewhere that it wasn't like as much in sight, and that because we're paying the big bucks for this this beautiful view here, and that. Yeah, I was thinking somewhere over here, because it's just like I don't really. I do like building like in the classic, you know, Minecraft kind of look there. You know, like in a regular biome there. So I was thinking about, you know, doing stuff over here. So we could put the monster spawner somewhere over here, build up, and then I was thinking about making this like into farmland over here too. You know, through like the valley and everything going down. So I was thinking of doing that eventually too. There's a lot of projects. Like I'm having a lot. I'm just trying to pick which ones to do. But you know, the big thing was that we finally found diamonds, because that took forever and that was terrible. But we finally got them. It turned out I was looking at the wrong level, so that was my bad. So I made it terrible upon myself. So I guess the other thing we can do now is I'm actually gonna take these up now. Now we have the auto one, because that way we don't have to worry about coming down here and trimming these. So I'll do that. And so it's gonna be half finished. And that the other thing, and maybe next stream we'll finish the maybe next stream we'll finish the rest of the we'll finish the rest of it. Maybe I'll just splurge and then yeah, maybe we'll look to do a monster one as our next one. I'm not going to worry about a pumpkin one yet, just because, again, like, you know, it's fine. I don't have as much of a need for pumpkins right now. Or an iron farm, I mean. Maybe more of an iron farm. And that there's a few. I want to do it. It'd be easier if we had a Lytra to get up there, but we'll make do. Like when we're building this. So I'm just going to take all this up. We're about to load up that sugarcane chest. So that's why. This is why I wanted to get that farm done first, because you know, this was time consuming. We get it all down here? I think we did. Go fishing at some point. Great, we have reclaimed the coast. There. I could build it above the house. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea, too. Again, I'm trying to remember, because, I mean, how far up? I have to look up. I'll have to look up, because I know that there's other people, like, obviously other people have done it, but I know there's other, streamers in that who have done it, or they've made videos on it. Because I know there's a certain level, I think, or a certain height that it has to go up to, I think, to make sure that, like, the iron golem actually, like, on impact will, will die. And we'll grab the pumpkins while we're down here. We'll come back around. And we're already off to a good start with our sugarcane, too. You know, we're going to have a pretty full chest. Well, at least half a chest, I would think. Do I have enough room? Oh, yeah, I got enough room still. Okay. Yeah, so the farms will be good. So I'll look to maybe do that next. I'll do a little bit of research. This one I remembered because, again, like I've built the sugarcane one a few times. So I was trying to remember because it's been a while since I built my most recent one. And that, but it'll be you know, yeah, they kill the golem and water to save the loot. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think because obviously, yeah, so we'll want to that way we'll never have to worry about iron again on here. So that might actually be the next one. But I was trying to think because, again, the projects that I was setting out for right at the onset were well, obviously the house and you know, the animal farm, which again, that's just, you know, capturing some animals, but also, you know, finding diamonds, doing some mining, and getting to the nether, which we now have, and now the auto sugarcane farm, which we now have. So yeah, I got to start lining up some other ones. So I think maybe we're gonna start look to start doing like maybe like a monster spawner. I think maybe an iron. I'll decide, but we're gonna do both at some point. So I mean, I guess the iron one, because again, we'd have to capture some villagers anyway. So that's a little outside my control. If well, let's sprout it up quick. Yeah, that's a little bit outside my control. If you know, we'd have to stay up and see if we could find them and capture them. So we'll have to build a nice capturing device. I'm gonna get rid of that tree. That's gonna be a pain in the butt in time to get back up. And then obviously some other stuff too. So we'll have to do a build with this, and then, you know, maybe we'll move the farm at some point or keep it there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet what I want to do. It does look kind of cool down there, and it's close to the base and that. So I don't know, maybe I kind of thought about turning this into a harbor. That's really deep, though. We'll see. Oh. Oh, this one went boom now. How'd it do? Alright, not bad. And 11. Did you go boom? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I think this turned out well. Like I said, we'll be able to get a ton of sugarcane now. Alright, so let's sleep. So there's a lot of projects. And again, this is just a single player world, but you know, I'm happy so far with it. Okay, by the way, if you do... Of walking in the flowers, some of them... Oh, some of them had the funky effects. Or transporting you or giving you... Wow. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess if we end up doing, like, you know, video or a stream with the mods, the thing is going to be, I guess, like, just prepare to, you know, really die. Because, again, like, I haven't done much. I mean... I guess it's debatable what is and what is not vanilla, but like, you know, because normally I will use Optifine and I'll use a few shader packs and that, but I am excited to really start using some of the mods, you know, too. So especially with like RL, like with I might take a look at RL Craft and Mine Colonies are two that come to mind right now that I kind of want to back here. We're gonna have to get a more permanent. What did I do here? Oh, did I have a stack of kelp? I didn't even know wow, okay. I'll keep that down there. Yeah, this is going to fill up incredibly fast. And I guess this is another project, too, is eventually expanding this, because, you know, once those chests fill up out there, we're going to have to put some in here. And so that's going to fill up incredibly fast, too. So for right now, I'm going to put the iron in here, since we don't have any, we don't have any iron, raw iron left. And we have some seeds, so we'll put that in here. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else that... I guess a shovel, but... Over here. I mean, even though I'm just running that one down until we get rid of it. There, and I'll just put the other ones. And the other thing, too, is eventually we're going to have to make this bigger, too. And that, because I think we're going to be getting to the point, too, where it's like I'm going to have to, like, do a lot of grinding for resources and whatnot, just because, you know, we're going to need a bunch, and they're going to go quick. So, and we got a lot of quartz left, too. I definitely got, I took a lot more. And this is just, like, obviously the random chest of randomness. Oh, I could put those downstairs. I'll put the one green in here. 2. So yeah, so we'll see what I'm gonna do. We might finish that next time. We at least got a bunch of it. We at least got a bunch of it done, which I'm happy with. You know, it's functional. We have a couple rows, so we're going to be able to get a bunch there, too. The spawn is 100% random with 10k blocks from... Oh, wow. Oh, my God, that's crazy. That is a ton. Wow. So they really do. They really have some tough packs out there. Wow. No boom on this side. Alright, no boom. But hey, we have a couple rows. I'm happy with it. Like I said, this is mostly, it's functional. And that, so we'll be sure to come back and, like, check on this. So, yeah, I think we're going to leave it here for today. I'm really happy with this, too. This was a good refresher, and I'm happy I could do this. So I think this was, like, a good first redstone project. To work on. So we got a couple rows together. Obviously, you know, I think what we're gonna end up doing is, again, we're like maybe about halfway done. So on the other side is we'll do like an identical one going the other direction there, and then we'll do one more on the other side. So it's gonna be a bigger one. We'll do a bigger one over time. So we'll expand out this way, and then in the future, if we ever want to like expand this even more, I guess we'll build out that way instead. We'll just kind of add over time and that, and we'll make this pretty too. So, but in time, right now it's functional, and that's what I care about for now. We'll do another building stream and that sometime soon. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some research, probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow, and start looking at, you know, maybe doing a monster spawner at least. and seeing what would be involved with that. Because I know that that'll probably need some resources, so we got this done a lot faster. I thought this might take like 2 streams to end up doing, but it didn't. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So there, and we'll keep seeing how this does and how many this drags in and that, and yeah. So yeah, next time, I'll either put a tweet out or I'll just, it'll be in the stream title what we end up doing. If we'll probably need to gather some resources because this took a lot. I mean, like, it takes so much. We're basically almost out of dirt now, and we have a lot of cobblestone left, but we'll have to do some other stuff. So, but I think a mob farm maybe would be a good next one now, and I can try to over time do some, essentially just AFK and just let the world kind of sit and make some of this. I'm really hoping to find a skeleton spawner at some point too, because again, like, I miss not having a bow and arrow too. I do prefer that, so we'll have to see what we can do in finding one. And at some point too, we need to find a village. I'm not sure where. We'll have to try to see where we are in that, and hopefully we could find one too. That's another thing too, just as a side note. So, but thank you so much. It's always a pleasure with that, Sky. Thank you for coming in again. It was great talking with you as always. And, good luck with your world right now, with your new hardcore world. Hopefully everything goes well with that. But, yeah, so we may be back on Friday. I'll keep you guys posted on that because I will not be streaming on Sunday. There's a holiday in the United States on Monday, so I'm actually going to be out of town Saturday through, well, the first part of Monday anyway, so I will be, well, not too far out of town, but it'll be a little bit out, so I'll be out in that, but yeah, so there won't be a stream. I'll end up canceling it on Sunday, but there will be one Monday night, so I may do one Friday then, since we're not going to have one over the weekend then, so, but thanks as always, guys. Sky, yeah, see you next time. Have a good rest of your evening and that. And yeah, so we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye for now.